is Iron Soul. I'm back with another video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, like, share this video. I want to talk about today female attraction and this being one of the ultimate tests you'll have on this journey. I want to give some wisdom today. I think it'd be applicable to you and helpful on this journey. There's a lot of dialogue and a lot of content created on this particular aspect of this journey of retention. And the reason I think it's important for me to discuss this today is because, for one, I have the opinion that female attraction is a benefit. There are so many on this platform who say it's not a benefit. And I personally think part of that is out of a hatred for females. You see, living a lifestyle of retention or no fap isn't something we do because we despise women. And I've seen a number of videos, and it's crystal clear to me that some of these men who create these videos have a clear hatred for women. And that's not at all the purpose of this journey. The purpose of this journey is to help you to reset back to your default as a man. And your default setting as a man, as far as I'm concerned, is a state of confidence. That's the purpose, in my assessment, of this journey, is to help men get on track and to regain that confidence, their aura, the energy, the charisma, the physical strength, and all of the numerous benefits that come with a man who has enough discipline to hold on to his life essence. That's the purpose. And so, with that being said, if you are a man who's doing those things, and you begin to climb the ranks, so to speak, in your circle of influence, whether it be in your community or at your job or wherever you may be, by default, when that happens, that's going to gain the attention of women. And so it's pretty clear that women attraction and success go hand in hand. And so when you begin to receive that attraction and that attention from women, that's a good sign you're doing something right. Now, the reason this is a test is, the test in this rather, is how you respond to that. That's what I mean by this. So that's going to happen. If you're living this lifestyle, you're a strong man, okay? You take care of yourself, you're well dressed, you're retaining your life essence, you're taking care of business. You're becoming that high value man that you desire to be. If you do that, then by default, women will take notice to that. And so the test in all this is you being strong enough to remain in your masculine frame when that happens. That's the test. When you begin to receive this extra attention that you're not used to, when women start coming on to you, sexually in some cases, when you begin to experience that, do you have the discipline to remain focused on your purpose? Do you at that moment have the discipline to continue to put your purpose over pleasure, as I've said before in the past? That's why this becomes a test. And so on one hand, it is a good sign that you're doing something right. Women are not attracted to people who have a weird aura. Women are not attracted to men who are not about anything. A man who doesn't have confidence in himself. A man who's not obtaining resources. And you can't fault a woman for wanting a man with resources any more than you can fault a man for wanting a woman who has a nice body. So if we're going to fault women for wanting a man who has something, which is natural, that's the way, that's just biology, that's life. Men are the priests, providing protectors. That's the way that goes. And when a man can do that, a woman's attracted to that. This is why a lot of women, even in the church world, get connected to the pastor. They see that spiritual power in him, which with that is that stability and that financial provision he can provide, and they want that. And so when you have a man, a young man, older man, doesn't matter, who's able to do those three things and be that priest, to be that spiritual being, to have that spirituality about yourself, because we're spiritual beings first. You have that ability to create resources for your family, provision. You can bring money and wealth to your family. And you have that physical strength. You're in the gym. You can defend yourself physically and also your family. When you have a man who is spiritual, who has resources, and who can defend himself physically and his family, that's a man women by default will be attracted to. And the reason this is a test is how you respond to that. Can you overcome the temptation? Can you remain focused on your path? If you have a goal to hold on to your life essence for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, can you do that when it is obvious that certain women want you in an intimate way? That's why this is a test. And so this is a two-edged sword. On one hand, it is a good sign that you're doing something right. And on the flip side of the coin, it is a test to see, can you remain consistent or can you remain faithful to your resolve? What's your goal? Have you set a goal? And I think if you're on a retention journey, you should have a goal. Whether that be 1 month, 2, 6 months, a year, and have not only a goal, but also have a purpose for this. I'm doing this because I want to build my business. I'm doing this because I have a athletic game coming up next month. I'm doing this because I'm a pro boxer and I have to get in the ring and fight somebody in 3 months. I'm doing this because I want to be physically strong, because I have a goal to be a personal trainer online in a year. I'm doing this because I'm a handsome man and I have the ability, if I can do this, to position myself to be seen by people as a future model, to model clothes, to model cologne, whatever it may be. If you have a purpose, keep that before you. And when the women attraction comes, that purpose should be greater to you than a woman attraction. And so that's just a short message today. I wanted to kind of share this and get my take on it. Don't use retention in this practice as a crutch, if you will, for your hatred for women. You're not proving anything to women by doing this. That's not even the purpose of this journey. This is for you as a man. And so if you're doing that, I believe you can be wise with the test that we all face as men who are on this journey, and that is the test of female attraction. This is your brother Iron and Soul. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram at PercyEvans37. Take care.